Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. We are located in Fredrick, Colorado. My name is Larry Vickers. Today we're sitting inside a 2024 Freightliner M2 106. This is the Summit Hauler conversion. This is the Plus model. So today we're really going to focus on talking about the differences between the Plus model and the older body style of Summit Hauler. With that being said, one commonly asked question that I've been getting a lot lately is who buys these trucks? Who are my main clients and purchasers? So I wanted to go over that briefly before we get started. So these trucks are really multi-use. You can use them for a lot of different things. For example, we just sold one that's going to Texas that's going to be used to haul bucking bulls from one rodeo to the next. So I have that clientele all the way up to retired individuals that want to tow their fifth wheel trailer. And there's a substantial amount of those customers as well. Right now, a lot of those guys headed to Arizona for the winter, and then in the spring start traveling, and they go all over the United States. In addition to that, a large percentage of my customers are ones that are using them to pull gooseneck trailers. You see these amazing trailers that Transwest does videos on every day. Well, this type of a truck is perfect for those. The larger living quarter trailers, all the way down to the ones that haul basically trainers that have 10 horses in it. They can be used for that as well. So as you can see, it's very multi-dimensional and can be used for a lot of different things. So let's start talking about this specific truck. And we'll start at the top and work our way down. The backup camera is located right here. Now I have noticed that a lot of the people that buy these trucks, if you aren't towing, go ahead and leave that on because you can see what's coming up behind you as well. Air horn is located right here. Now as we take a look directly in front, a big advantage Freightliner has over basically all the competition is visibility. So as you can see, we are above traffic. In addition to that, the way the truck is designed, with this being narrow over here, you can see things coming along the side as well. Now as we come down and take a look at the steering wheel, this isn't a difference that the Plus has over the other Summit haulers. Is cruise control is right here. Okay, it used to be up over there, but it's right here. So you can set your cruise control from the steering wheel. In addition to that, remember we had the keypad over here that you could put whatever drive or reverse and notify you what gear you're in. That is now on the column as well. Right now we're in neutral with the brake on, but when we're ready to start, release the brake, twist it down for reverse, up for drive, and we're on our way. In addition to that, the engine brake is now on the column as well. So when you turn that down, you set it to high, so that is the engine brake. Compare that to a pickup that has an exhaust brake. If you're coming down a sharp decline, you turn that to high, that's going to slow everything down because it's an engine brake. In this particular case, you have 360 horses coming back at you. Therefore, it slows everything down, making it safer for you and your family and the other drivers on the road as well. As we take a look at the dash, remember it used to be wraparound. Well, we've been able to make it flat because we have taken items off of it, such as the engine brake. So it's flat now, which basically gives it a cleaner look because there aren't as many things on it. So as we go over that, red arc trailer brake adjuster located right here. This is for lights for dome and footwell. Now you press this for pre-trip inspection. This basically lights everything up on the outside. Consequently, one individual can make sure everything is working before you start your travels. Here's some things that the other Summit haulers don't have. Automatic brake assist located right here. This is lane departure warning. Now those two things are part of the Daimler safety package that the M2 106 Pluses have in them. Traction control located here. This is the override, so you will only use that in extreme circumstances. If you're going and the truck basically shuts itself down, by pressing that, it will allow you to go 5 to 10 miles an hour to get you off the road and into a secure location. This locks the differential. This is also known as the dump valve, so that lets the air out of the bed of the truck. You would use that when hooking up your trailer to let all the air out, utilize your backup camera, and simply drive underneath it. Let all the air back in and secure everything, and you're good to go. This blows air into the back of the cab. Right now we have heat blowing back there, but in the summertime you can turn that to cold air and basically turns it into rear air conditioning. Climate control located right here. We find a couple of cup holders here, and as we open up the console, more than adequate storage room on the inside. So let's jump on out and see what it looks like from the outside. This truck weighs just under 14,000 pounds. It comes with a GVWR of 19,500. As you can see, a big safety advantage this truck has over pickups is simply the sheer size and mass of it. With that type of weight, if we are in an accident, our chances of walking away from this are substantially higher than a pickup truck. As we come around, we'll take a look from directly in front. We find tow hooks located right in the middle. If you remember, on the older ones, the license plate was right here. Well, it's moved over there. Why? Because we have the sensors located here for the automatic brake assist. As we come up, we find an aftermarket grille, LED headlights on each side. As we go up, the hood is made of compressed fiberglass. It is very tough. We had a hailstorm come through that demolished the pickups, but by taking a look at the hood of the Freightliners, you really couldn't tell anything had happened. Above that is the windshield. We confirmed the visibility from sitting on the inside, but this shows you just how much glass is involved. That, in addition to the way the trucks are designed, as you can see, the trucks are very narrow up at the top. It progressively gets wider, but still only that wide at the base. That enables you to have a larger windshield and consequently be able to see more from the sides. Plus, if we take a look directly from the side, we see how that windshield wraps itself around. All those things combined makes visibility simply outstanding, and that part of it simply crushes the competition. That is the Cummins 8.9 liter engine. It is coupled with the Allison 3200 TRV transmission. This offers 360 horsepower and roughly 1,100 foot-pounds of torque. The big thing here, guys, is simply to notice the size and the dimensions of that engine. If you compare that to a pickup truck, and I realize these pickup trucks have an incredible amount of horsepower. At the end of the day, they're still a pickup. So if you compare the size of the two engines, this one is substantially larger. Therefore, it will be able to last longer, and if properly taken care of, get 750,000 miles. Compare that to a pickup, which all the data is showing about 250,000 to 300,000 miles is the lifetime of the 1-ton dualies. So from an economic standpoint, you're going to pay a little bit more up front, but in the long run, the advantage falls to Freightliner. Now, if we do leave lights on, something happens, we actually can jump start the vehicle under here. The batteries are located underneath the back seat. Next, we'll come on in and take a look at the tires. They come with Michelin tires as well. One unique thing about the summit hauler conversion is right here. Those are tire balancers. That balances the entire rotating mass. Everything is safer if everything is balanced. In addition to that, it makes it for a more comfortable ride. Plus, that will extend tire life up to 40%. This truck is stock number 5N240061. The block heater is located here, so people can plug their trucks in cool temperatures. As we take a look inside the driver's seat, both driver and passenger seat are air ride. Those adjustments can be made right here. This is for the lumbar system that lets air in and out of the back of the seat. In addition, the seats can be heated as well. Right here is where we adjust the steering wheel. Finally, it comes with a kill switch located there. Chances are whoever buys this truck isn't going to use it for a daily driver. It may be a month or two in between trips. So by shutting that kill switch off enables you to prolong the life of the batteries. The back seat makes down into a bed simply by pushing a button. So this truck is designed to do coast to coast, border to border type of traveling. So by being able to turn this down into a bed, you can drive your allotted amount of hours for the day and simply jump back there and take a nap and rest. So this is a big convenience for people. I have checked with the DOT. This qualifies as a bed. The truck comes with 2 storage compartments on each side. There's a larger one in front and a smaller one in back. It's Dimond plated and comes with a connection for an air hose. Now that air hose, I think, is something a guy is going to use more than you maybe realize at first, because you can check the air pressure of the tires and put a different type of check on there and blow the cab out to keep everything nice and clean. 4-inch rails running along each side and a smaller compartment in back to even store more belongings. As we take a look directly from behind, I will start at the front and work our way back. Backup camera is located right there. As we come on down, we see 2 holes already pre-drilled. If you are in need of additional storage, we do have storage boxes on site, so we can have that installed and ready to go for you at the time of delivery. As we come on back, as you can see, it's already equipped with a gooseneck ball. With that being said, a high percentage of my customers purchase the Hensley hitch. Now that is a hitch that is on airbags. It's also known as a trailer saver. So not only will you not feel every bump as you're going down the road, but you will prolong the life of the trailer as well. Here's where we hook up the lights. As we come back and down, here's where we hook up the lights for a bumper pull trailer. Plus this is for the Voyager system. So if you are in need for additional cameras, you can hook those up right there. As we come on around to this side, a unique thing about the summit hauler conversion is the extra weight that's over the rear axle. We put 700 to 800 pounds over that rear axle. So that will do a couple of things. One, you're not going to be crow hopping as you're going down the road. Plus, it will help prevent hydroplaning. And in addition to that, it will improve traction if we are in mud. As we take a look inside the passenger seat, it too is air ride. One advantage to the Plus models is the fuse boxes are located under here. Previously, they were underneath the back seat, so that just makes them more convenient to get to. From this view, really shows you how much space is available in this truck. That, coupled with the fact that the Summit Hauler conversion has the softest, most comfortable seats on the market today, makes this the most comfortable towing vehicle out there. So as we review, this is a 2024 Freightliner M2 106 Summit Hauler Plus. If you have any questions, please reach out to me at 303-684-3404. You can also email me at larry.vickers@transwest.com, or for more information, simply click on the link below. Thanks for tuning in today.